Hi and welcome to bnettv.com. I'm Ria Nielsen and we're coming to you from the CTIA Wireless Show here in San Francisco. Today I am being joined by Jorgen Behrens, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right, he is from Symbian. Welcome to bnettv.com.
Thank you.
All right, so now I know that you guys had a big show last week, I think it was, in the UK. But first of all, can you tell us a little bit about Symbian?
Sure. Symbian is a company based in the United Kingdom which makes an operating system for mobile devices.
Okay.
That's been deployed in about 150 million phones so far, about 122 models. And we have all of the major handset vendors in the market as our customers.
Super.
Many of them also shareholders. And we were about 10 years old as a company.
Now, being here at the CTIA show, I'm sure you guys have been here many times before. Is there anything in particular that you're going to be coming out with or announcing here at the show this year?
Yes, there's a lot of focus from Symbian on new technologies. So there's we're trying to make sure the operating system is future-proof. We can see a lot of new user expectations, use cases, applications, and also hardware components coming into devices in the next couple of years. There's a real acceleration of change.
Okay.
And we need to make sure that we are fully capable of supporting that in the operating system.
Is there anything in particular that you find that the people are looking for, the one thing that they really want?
There's not really one thing,
okay.
And that's actually good because that means there's room for lots of different ideas.
Yeah.
What I can sort of, if I can helicopter view the situation, what I'd say is that end users are increasingly using their phones as media storage devices. They're putting
Correct.
all of their photos, all of their music, all of their videos on their device, which means hundreds of gigabytes of data in thousands of files. We have to make sure that that can be stored and quickly retrieved and searched and sorted and all sorts of things.
Right.
Secondarily, there is a increased expectation as to the sort of wow factor in the user interface. People are looking for more attractive, entertaining user interfaces, which are more, if you will, big screen-like movie effects.
Exactly.
They want transitions, animations, transparency. That's becoming possible because there is more hardware acceleration for graphics also coming in. So that, as it happened with PCs maybe 10 years ago when graphics cards became popular. That technology is now coming into phones and we think will be widely deployed, so a lot of horsepower. And then I think the third factor is that there's generally a lot of new wireless networks that the device has to connect to. Also be able to switch between them, recognize how fast these networks are, how expensive they are,
Exactly.
what quality of service you can get, and sort of intelligently manage the way applications use those. I think the key thing, this really sounds like a desktop system if you hear me talk about it, I guess, and that's what it is. There's a desktop technology coming in, but the one thing that's very different is that there's no power plug.
Great.
And people don't want their battery to run out after 3 hours as they expect with the laptop, but they want it to work maybe several days.
Okay.
And they also expect, if you will, cumulative power, so they expect to get both the playback time of their MP3 players as well as the standby time of their phone in the same device in combination.
Great.
So there's a gap opening up here between power being demanded by applications, which is increasing very quickly, and actually the power available by battery technology, which is more or less flat. So that's a very challenging thing for an operating system to fill.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a long answer.
No, that's all right, no worries. So with your show that you had back in the UK here last week, what are some of the highlights from that show there?
It was a big show. It was a two-day event attended by about 4,000 people.
Super.
There were keynotes from many leaders in the industry. We had our own chief executive, Nigel Clifford, speak. We had Mike Lazaridis from RIM. We had Sandeep from Freescale. We had sort of chief executives from many companies, our ecosystem. I think about 250 partners of Symbian attended. All of our customers were there, some with hundreds of people. So there was, for those that were there was a clear sort of feel a quiet sense of prosperity, people making money, doing business,
right.
Sorting things out, and all of this without Symbian being in the middle. So it's quite a nice feeling to see your ecosystem at work in such real time. Yeah,
well that's great. Well, we thank you very much for joining us today. We wish you the best of luck here at the show and have a great time.
Thank you.
This has been Ria Nielsen for bnettv.com.